Hello, and welcome back to Golfing Made Simple, an endless journey to discover simple truths in golf and life. All right, thanks for joining us again today. Last episode we talked about the grip, and we're looking at the foundation right here. So we're building the foundation so we can have an accurate and powerful golf swing. So if you haven't seen the episode about the grip, go back and take a look at that. Today we're going to talk about the setup position, which is very important. So we've got this very high-tech system here of PVC pipe to show you the layout of where we're going to have the ball placement, which is very important. So, depending on the club, I'll start here. Let's say this is a driver, and I've got my left foot here, right foot here, and this is going to be the ball position. It's going to be about 2 inches roughly behind the left heel. So if we drew this line from the left heel out to the ball, I'm playing the ball about 2 inches behind the left heel. All right, and taking that position. The right foot is parallel to the target line. Okay, it is straight. It is not bent in or bent out. Some will say to put it slightly out, but that's usually if you don't have good flexibility and you need to turn that out a bit to help get that turn. But if you have decent flexibility, keep that right foot straight to the target line. The left foot, almost everyone will recommend that angles out about 20 to 30 degrees towards the target. So again, the right foot we keep straight, the left foot we angle out a bit. And that helps us as we swing through to hold our weight. You'll find if you do a practice swing and you have this straight or parallel to the target, you're going to get off balance when you come through. So put that out about 25-degree angle and you'll have a much better balance as you come through your swing. Now some people will say, as you change clubs, if you go to say an iron, that you'll want to move this ball position back farther towards closer to the middle of the stance. And you can try that, you can experiment, but I think the simplest thing is to keep that 2 inches or so behind the left heel, and what you're really doing is moving the right foot. Because when you're with the driver, you've got a much wider stance. As you move to your irons, you're going to bring the right foot in closer to the left. So the ball, in essence, does come a little bit more towards the middle, but it's because the right foot is moving in closer, not because you really want to move the ball position in relationship to the left heel. So the simplest thing, keep that 2 inches off the left heel. With your driver, you're going to have a nice wide stance. When you come into your iron, say a 5-iron, you're going to be about shoulder width with your feet lined up with the width of your shoulder. And when you get to your wedges, you're going to have a more narrow stance. But again, keep that 2 inches off the left heel. And I think you'll find that a lot easier and more simple. Now with our posture is very important. When we take that stance, we want to have a pretty upright stance and we're bending from the hips. All right, we're not bending and slouching from the waist. We're bending from the hip. Our backside is going out. Okay? We're bending from the hip to get to the ball, but keep your posture pretty upright. Okay, it's good posture, it's just slightly bent from the hips. And then we are stacking. Our left ankle should be in line with our left hip bone and so forth. All right, so the hip is on top of the ankle with a slight knee bend. The knees are over, say, your shoelaces. Your shoulders are on the front of your toes. Okay, your shoulders are on the front of your toes, and your arms are hanging straight down, and they're just out in front of your toes. And that is where you're going to grab and grip the golf club. So here, you're in a perfect position. Ball 2 inches off the left heel, right foot parallel to the target line, left foot slightly angled out. Bend over at the hips. Hips above the ankle, arms hanging straight down, and now I'm in position to start my swing. So next time we're going to start the execution of the swing itself. If you haven't looked at the grip episode, please take a look at that. Practice your setup, and next time we'll move to the execution step. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this and enjoy the beautiful weather. We'll see you next time.